Welcome to Let's Talk About That, the show about the show. I'm Stevie, and my baloney has a first name. It's also Stevie. This week's guests scream, yeah, and someone's in here, respectively, when they're using the restroom and someone knocks on the door. Please welcome Rhett and Link. Guys, you did that incorrectly.
Oh,
this time.
yeah. When we start off and then come on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
here you are again. You wound up in the right space.
Got it.
Space. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to you as well. I have had an interesting morning.
Yes. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'm happy that call was a little bit later today because it accommodated the little drama that I had this morning.
Yes.
So last night I was getting out of the shower and I was drying my ears as you do, which you're not supposed to do, but I was Q-tipping. You know?
Oh, Stevie.
I bet you that's like, there's an Urban Dictionary term of what that means, but I literally was taking
You
a
were
Q-tip.
cotton swabbing. That might be worse.
Yeah, no. Well, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know what I was doing.
So you dry the inside of your ear with the cotton swab when you get out of the shower.
Hold on. How does the water get in there? You put your ear up to the...
Yeah, I rinse both ears.
I mean, I don't even do that, and I dry everything.
No, okay. So, well, because it's uncomfortable
Everything.
if you have like water in your ears and then you just want to get it out. So that's what I did. And this time, this is a normal occurrence for me. I'm a
They tell you not to do that, by the way.
31-year-old woman who's done this for 31 years. Probably not the first, 5 or so.
First you.
But then after, bless
Sorry.
you.
I'm allergic to stories about Q-tips.
But when I was done with that, I noticed that in my right ear, I felt like something was in there. And I also heard, not heard, but heard felt, I don't know what the word is.
A heard felt.
I heard felt a little bit of cotton in my ear, perhaps, like that kind of noise.
Okay.
And when you talk or do anything, your ear moves a little bit and your ear canal moves a little bit and it still makes that crackly noise. And I was like, oh God.
Did you fetch the Q-tip out of the trash basket?
No.
And the end was just a plastic
The end was
nub?
fine. No. I'm talking a little bit of cotton.
The teeniest
Like a
bit of
little
cotton.
bit of cotton. So
You got dollar store Q-tips.
I was like,
didn't you?
Cassie, you gotta look at my ear. Gotta see if there's stuff in here. She was like, no, there's just, ear canal stuff. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm glad that I have someone who can look in my ear canal, but I'm sorry. And then I was like, well, maybe if I sleep on that side of my head, it'll just
fall out.
Yeah.
Man,
The
my ear is itching
No,
so
it
The
is
way
bad.
that
your ears.
gravity pulls cotton down.
Have you ever had anything in your ear?
Oh,
I just
yeah.
had my finger in
Had
it.
a jelly bean in there for a couple of weeks.
No, but this is my first time having anything in my ear, and you can you can feel it.
Yeah.
Was it alive?
No. So then
I had a
I
gnat in there
Googled.
one time.
I Googled home remedies or what you're supposed to do, and everything was don't
Panic.
try and get it out, because if you try and get it out, it'll go
Push it
further
further
in and it could cause a major ear infection and be horrible. And so I was like, please don't tell me that I have to go into urgent care as a grown ass woman with a tiny piece of cotton in her ear.
Well, there's a lot worse places you can get things stuck than going to urgent care, though. The ear is... Yeah, we got an amen. We got an amen from somebody back there. Next week, we got to hear that story.
I think it was
fine.
a groan, actually.
I'm going so long with this story, and really the ending is not so great. But anyway, so I go into urgent care, and I'm texting you guys because it's taking a longer time for me to go through, of course, than I thought. And so Link
Of course,
is
we're dying laughing.
Yeah. And Link is you need to take photos, take video, whatever you can of this experience.
My initial reaction when you said, I'm at the urgent care because I got a cotton swab stuck in my ear, my response was, let's talk about that.
So this is a
TBD.
photo that Cassie took of me.
What? You're posing.
Yeah. I'm
You're
baby's got a hurt ear.
Pulling on your ear
Get it out is what I was trying to evoke with that.
Carol Burnett or something. That's her signature. She pulls on her ear.
The urgent care doesn't have any decor.
Okay. So
Got a lot of brochures, though.
So then
I like murals at my daycare.
The
My
nurse.
daycare.
Daycare.
They examine you at your daycare like that? Lay down on the table. It's time for you.
Hold on, I gotta go to my daycare. Y'all hurry this up.
So the nurse like is curious if she can see what's in my ear, so she, uses the little thing, I don't know what it's called, and she's like, well, I can't see anything, and I'm like, oh god, like I'm already questioning the situation. But then the PA comes in and she looks in my ear. This is a photo of her looking in my ear, but I think we had to blur her face because I totally did not tell her what was happening or why this was. I think she was just like, wow, they must like really like to document everything in their lives.
Yeah, right. They're picture takers.
And so she's looking in. So
she's got a good jawline.
She is, yes. She's like, it almost seems as if I've hired her to play the PA in
quite
this
a profile.
photo.
Shame we have to blur it.
Yeah.
What's she doing with her right hand? She's about to cold cock you.
So, so she's like, I don't see cotton in there, but I do see a big hair.
Oh!
So what? I'm like, what is she talking about? So she goes in with this thing so she can see, and then she has like the forceps tweezer things. So she pulls out Enzo's freaking hair.
I thought it was yours.
Is in my ear.
How long was it? You were shoving it in there with the Q-tip.
I must have been. This dog's hair gets in. It's so like Enzo's a Jack Russell. If you haven't seen all his modeling photos on mythical.store.
Yeah.
But it's super coarse and it sheds and it gets into the bottom of my feet sometimes and it feels like a needle is like stabbing me in the foot. And I'm like, oh no, it's just a hair. He took his paws and he put it right in my ear.
Yeah.
And then there was another one of his hairs that she could see, but she couldn't reach. So then they had to irrigate my ear canal. So then Cassie took this video of the nurse doing this thing.
Now, that's a different nurse. That's not the same person.
Now it got me thinking like, crap.
Basically, the syringe is filled with
She squirted your ear full of water.
And they stick it as deep as they can stick it in, and then they just like shove the water in, and they do it like a handful of times, and then
what are you
stuff
listening
just
to, a
comes
Walkman?
out.
Yeah.
But how gross and embarrassing is that? That's what I did this morning. Is I got my own dog's hair taken out of my ear.
Well,
like,
there's probably
I see like
more.
a dirty, gross.
There's more where that came from.
Dog hair person.
Like, what about the other ear?
No, she looked in the other ear. I was like, well, I'm here, might as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, do the left one.
Oh,
I get her to look everywhere at that point.
Yeah. So there's like a next door to me. It was like, okay, sir, you're ready for your X-ray. And then there's me just like freaking with a dog hair in my
dog
ear.
hair.
Two dog hairs. No.
And meanwhile, I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get somewhere. And it's like,
But you know what you did? You created a story for that woman today because anyone who's friends with somebody from urgent care or ER is like, tell me your stories. Tonight, she's going to go home.
This
she's
hipster chick.
Oh, you would not believe the girl that came in today. Now, first of all, they filmed the whole thing.
No, they were saying that they themselves have pulled cockroaches out of people's ears before.
Yeah.
Like insane. Like I think that anytime someone's like, there's something in my ear, I think they get really excited to see like what it could possibly be.
Right, it could be anything.
But
that's why everybody came in there.
Anyway, we're here now. My ear is free of Enzo's hair and I'm not that gross of a person, so it's fine. Everything's fine.
Good.
A few weeks ago, we flew down to Austin to do some collaborations with some Austin-based people. One of those Austin-based teams was the Slow-Mo Guys. Were the Slow-Mo Guys. Was or
They
were?
still are.
Yeah, they currently are. But anyway, so we have a special video that we shot for this very LTAT that we're going to show you Mythical Beasts today. And as promised last week on the show, our very own mythical chef Josh got his tattoo that you guys designed, and we taped the whole thing, so we have that to show. But first, the GMM rejected snack of the week. We did a 100 years of cake episode, followed by cake fails and more. But they were just photos of cake fails that you were guessing at. Not today. Today, we have our very own Josh cake fail that the three of us don't know what it is. I think it's kind of big, so
Now,
hold
when
on.
my Nana's cakes fell, it means they fall and they taste even better.
Yeah, that's a good thing. She ships them across the
This
country.
comes in a cake coffin.
Oh my gosh.
This is like a really punk looking cake enclosure.
What is it? Let's see it.
Okay. I also don't know what it is. Uh-oh.
Well,
it's sticking to the...
You've created a problem.
What was this supposed to be?
I actually feel that, like, that's really good if it's what I think it is. Can you guys see it?
Oh, it's Starry Night.
Yeah. Is it, Josh?
Yeah, so it was David's birthday, and he asked me to paint him Starry Night on a cake, and I said, sure, man, that'd be great, but I often bake in flip-flops, and I tripped over my new anti-fatigue mat in the kitchen and went forearm first right into the, what is that, like a tower?
Well, I'm glad it was your forearm.
You landed in your cake?
Because I was questioning what appendage went right into the cake.
So what was the reason for the Starry Night cake before you fell into it?
David's birthday.
Oh, wow. You do custom cakes for birthdays?
Are we
Yeah,
supposed
only
to eat
Van Gogh
this, though?
paintings.
Okay, good.
Did your forearm only touch that one indented spot?
Oh, we're just going to eat it straight.
Yeah.
Give me a... Can you give me a forkful?
Oh, right next to the... Right. Alrighty.
Now, Josh, you know what I'm talking about when a cake falls and it's like real mushy inside and raw?
I just had a bite
I like black icing.
No.
that I did not like.
I don't know what it is, but my Nana will make a pound cake and then she'll say, don't stomp around because it'll make my cake fall. And it will,
like angel food
it'll
thing?
implode and it'll be kind of raw inside, and that's the best, man.
That's a good cake, Josh. You should fall into cakes more often.
Did you make this cake, or did you just do the icing part of this cake?
Pass. I pass on that question.
If Josh can't take full credit, he'll just pass.
That's a classic birthday cake taste. Very nostalgic for me. My mom used to do that.
So
It's very good.
She'd go to the store and buy it.
this is great. This is a great cake that you made, Josh.
Get a little bit of the forearm part.
So we went down to Austin a few weeks ago. Now, when this episode is out, you're going to be in DC. Right now, you're in LA.
That's the capital of the country.
You're in Burbank. Oh no, the blue got you. Did the blue get me?
No.
Put it in your ear.
Blue got you a little. All morning I've been
What do I do
touching
now?
my ear. You just leave the blue. It'll be fine. But I also wanted to talk about where you will be this summer, which we won't have to do in unison this time. But just as a reminder, if you haven't gotten your tickets at RhettandLinkLive.com for Rhett and Link's summer tour, which is not the tour of Mythicality, it is a concert. It is a musical
It's
concert.
all music all the time, y'all.
Go to RhettandLink.com. Don't go there. I mean, I guess you could go there.
Yeah, you'll eventually get there.
RhettandLinkLive.com. Poughkeepsie, New York, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Denver, Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Detroit, Omaha, Minneapolis. Similar in the Appalases.
Yeah, we only go to the Appalases.
So go to those Appalases. But back to Austin. We went to visit Gavin, who just recently got his green card. Congratulations, Gavin. And Dan flew in specially for us. And we shot a little something that we're going to show you now.
So, Gavin, Dan, last time we were in Texas, we tried Whataburger.
And what did you think?
A little lackluster, in our opinion. We pretty much panned it on Instagram.
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never had it. Isn't it like a big thing here? Isn't it?
Well, that's our understanding.
Texans bloody love it, actually.
Well,
When I
that's the
first moved
reason.
here,
Yeah.
talking it up.
They built it up so much that I think it just didn't live up to the hype.
Right.
Maybe if everyone had said it was rubbish in the first place, you'd be like, this is amazing.
Yeah, right.
Well, I
So,
immediately went and got some, and my takeaway was that it was incredibly medium.
oh, you got a bug on your face.
in your... I didn't want to say anything. Was that there the whole time? It was literally on your tongue.
What a bug. What a bugger. All right, so we're going to give Whataburger another shot.
Before you
right
bite
now.
it, though, can't we just, I just want to acknowledge that it looks like you have deodorant stains on your slow-mo guy's shirt, but I think it's just paint. I'm
That's
just
how
doing
they
that
come.
for your own benefit.
I'll be honest, I found that on the floor over there. So it could be anything. It could
Just trying to rep your merch, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
All right, so we're going to give Whataburger another shot. Want to take a bite?
It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right. I feel like this is much too sped up, Dan. I think we need some slow motion. So what do you guys think?
It's okay.
Hey, slow-mo fast food.
Sorry.
It's just okay. I mean, we made it look even grosser than it was, I think. But that's not to say it wasn't gross.
I mean, in real life, it was actually really, really gross. It was extra. It was more gross than that.
I honestly feel like we have given Whataburger 2 really good shots at impressing us, and it just hasn't done it.
I gotta say, growing up though, because I'm originally from South Texas, I did like Whataburger. But then when we went and did that, I will no longer be eating any Whataburger.
That may be more our fault though.
Yeah, that's true. We actually have a extended cut kind of behind the scenes version of this. So if you go over to the Mythical Society, you can see that.
Oh, cool.
It makes it even grosser. So get ready.
Good if you're into that kind of thing.
And also check out the Slow-Mo Guys' newest YouTube original, Planet Slow-Mo, over on their YouTube channel. The link's in the description.
I watched the tank episode just a few days ago. Really good stuff. You should watch it. Yeah.
Really slow?
Really slow.
So slow.
The science, it's all really cool. I love what they're doing. Props.
And then next week on the show.
Hey, don't make that. Oh, you just gave props face.
You get heartbeat props.
Heartbeat props to the slow-mo guy.
You know what heartbeat props means?
I love him.
No, it's props to people who are still alive.
Oh.
I never closed my mouth since I opened it to say a sentence before, and then I've just been opening my mouth this whole time.
Okay.
Next week on the show, we have another collab that we did down when we were in Austin. Oh, yeah. I don't know who you think it is, but it's Rooster Teeth. And so you guys we reached the 30K mark for No Kid Hungry. Last week we shaved all of Josh. And this week,
parts.
We are giving Josh a tattoo. We gave him a tattoo. You're seeing it now.
Still getting used to his head.
Yeah. It's good work. Nice and round. Yeah, we've rounded your edges.
This next step.
You really want to get a tattoo?
This is permanent, man. Have you thought about this?
$30,000, that's great. And I applaud you for what you've done. I'm very excited that No Kid Hungry benefits in this way. But do you want a tattoo? Really?
I mean, I got a tattoo artist named Captain Dave on standby right now, waiting for your design to put it on my back.
Oh, and you want us to design the tattoo?
That was what was the deal.
You can change your mind.
No, I'm ready.
Maybe the best way to start is if you could tell us some stuff about yourself that we can then incorporate into the tattoo.
I've been going to the gym a lot lately.
Really?
Into physical fitness. What do you mean, really?
You can't tell.
Well, yeah, I can tell you're looking buff, man, I guess.
Thanks.
I mean, you got a sport tattoo. How long have you had that?
I've had this for about 3.5 years now.
That's smart. I don't want this to look stupid. Well, too stupid. I want it to look a little stupid.
Appropriately stupid.
Appropriately stupid.
I kind of ran out of room.
Okay, that's a good sign.
But this is more of an aspirational thing.
Whoa!
Gosh.
That's me! I have 5 nipples on 4 pecs.
And you're on your knees, which turn into yams.
I don't hate it. I think it's a great jumping off point.
What else to add to that? Something else about you.
I mean, a lot of people get their alma mater tattooed on them. I went to UCLA. I'm really proud of that.
Let me try this.
Interesting.
How about that?
Oh!
Right across the bottom.
Okay, that's some sort of a skeleton with elastic arms.
That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's Kareem
Famous
Abdul-Jabbar.
UCLA alumnus.
With his skyhook signature move.
That's his guy. Oh my god, that's actually...
Right, and that he's forming an A somehow.
Well, I will say that I love the idea. I hate the execution.
So if you don't like what we've done so far, what's something else about you that we could go on?
I mean, I really like my mustache. That was kind of a part of this thing, so maybe that could come into play. I thought that is Tom Selleck's.
When I was a kid, I thought that's what his name was.
Okay, I like that we're bringing your story into my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we may need to move away from faces.
Or what else are you into?
I've been driving up to Pacoima a lot to eat a lot of goat.
Goat. You've been eating goat.
Lots of it.
Well, a young goat is known as a kid, and the charity is No Kid Hungry.
Ooh. And if you put glasses on a goat, he could be the goat. Okay, Josh, take that to your captain, and we will be here anxiously awaiting the final results.
Will do.
So where are we putting this today?
So we are putting this right on the lower back. So it's right above the pant line, so it's kind of like looking above my butt crack out into the distance, into the future.
Interesting. Yeah. We can do that. Okay, so this is gonna be a little cold.
Ooh, you got soft hands though.
It's the gloves.
You got soft gloves.
All right, so we're just gonna shave your back here.
This is the second time in a week that another man has shaved me down. This is the third man to shave me down in a week.
I'm gonna have you actually turn this way just a little bit. Thinking that looking pretty good right there.
Yeah, man, I think the placement's perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna have you go ahead and lay down here.
Cool. As far as like a painfulness goes, where does the lower back rank?
Well, most of the back actually does hurt a little bit.
Okay.
Lower back, I mean, you gotta think about it. This is where all your nerves start to come together from your body and go up your spine.
Great. Perfect.
But I think you'd be okay. I do have a nice tender light hand.
Ah, that's great. I'm not putting this on for camera. I'm a genuinely easily frightened person. Can I hold David's hand if I need to?
Yes, you can. All you gotta do is relax and remember to breathe.
They say a man getting a lower back tattoo is the equivalent pain of a woman giving birth.
I don't believe that's true.
Next year I'm gonna get my nipples pierced for the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. I got weird shaped nipples that the size changes with the weather. I knew someone with inverted nipples once. Can't pierce those. I didn't realize I was a nervous rambler until today. Is it worth it? I've been wanting to get a new tattoo for a long time. We're getting that. I assume I'm not paying for this out of pocket. I am paying for this out of pocket? I feel like a lot of the fans, they look up to me as like the manliest person on GMM, and I don't want to give up that facade. I am in pain. How many babies have you tattooed?
I have not tattooed anybody under the age of 18.
If a 7-year-old walks in here with a tattoo and has good hard cash, you should give it to him. A good way to find out you're a nervous rambler is to get an hour-long tattoo and have someone put a camera in your face, and then you realize that if you're talking fast, then you don't feel the pain as much, but you still feel the pain. The term super bloom is kind of a misnomer, because it's really just two kinds of poppies, and like, I know if people keep going down there and keep trampling it. People say the corn tortillas are like more authentic than flour tortillas. Like first, what do you mean by authentic? Like do corn tortillas predate the Hispanic invasion by like 10,000 years? Sure, but like nope, that's it. Pop-Tarts aren't ravioli, cereal isn't cold soup. A hot dog is a sandwich. I think a taco is a sandwich. I was talking to this professor of Cartesian metaphysics, right, about whether or not a hot dog was a sandwich, and said a hot dog is a sandwich.
You're all smeared ink off.
It just scrubs me down like a dolphin at SeaWorld.
Boom.
What happened?
I just said boom.
Oh, I thought you said whoa.
So I hope you like penises.
I love them. Oh my God. That is actually really incredible. This is so much better than I was even expecting. I think you could have made the crotch bulge at least 3 times bigger, but other than that, this is really, I'm super stoked. My girlfriend's still gonna hate me, but you know what? My body, my choice. This is me. You guys ready to see it?
There he is. Well, listen, we were worried sick about you, man. We couldn't eat.
Right.
We couldn't.
No appetite.
Couldn't do anything.
You look like you're doing just fine. I skipped lunch to go get a tattoo, but here it is.
All right. He did it!
Oh, wow.
You did it!
I still haven't really seen it because I can't see my own lower back.
But don't touch it.
Well, I'm just making sure it's not like magic marker, man.
Bend over a little bit. Oh, yes.
That's the angle?
There.
That's what you're looking for?
We got some good light on it now. No kid hungry. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's...
That's a $30,000 tattoo.
It didn't have to be that big.
I wanted it that big. That's how much this meant to me, and that's how good your drawing was, frankly.
Well, we got Matthew to redraw it.
Yeah.
Either way.
I love it, man.
We weren't going to do that to you.
Josh, I just got to say, man, you went all the way. Raised $30,000 for No Kid Hungry, and you have it immortalized on your back.
I'm going to give you a fist bump on your fist that's on your butt.
Thank you. That was a nice intimate moment. Oh, double.
That's a sheep.
So look at that. There
Yep.
you go.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. So proud. So proud of us.
I'm so proud of us. Yeah, mostly us.
Yeah.
Josh and everyone who donated 30 grand plus. That was
That's
amazing.
a lot. That's a whole lot of money, and it's going to a good place.
Yeah, thank you
also
guys.
A good tattoo.
And thank you, Josh, for taking one for the team.
Submitting yourself to that.
You'll
And
never
also,
forget it.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Oh no, that we don't. No, we don't
What
want
if
them
you're
to
thanking
do
for
any of
things?
those things.
Fine.
And
don't.
for this show.
Don't. But now it's time for our final line.
Okay. Until next LTAT, keep on BYMB.
I said an L in there. I don't know why.